Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to check out today's video. Always appreciate that. And guys, today I'm going to talk about, I just got back today, actually just a couple hours ago, from the BFL tournament up at Lake of the Ozarks. And I sort of want to explain to you guys how I caught my fish up there on this new color of megabass. This is the megabass hot shad S-crank. And I sort of wanted to describe how I wound up catching my fish today, because I think it's going to help you guys catch some fish during the whole month of May. So we're going to get into that in today's video. Also, guys, just a quick invitation. If you guys haven't had a chance to, please consider subscribing here to The Fishing Teacher. It's free and easy. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button so you don't miss any videos. It'd be much appreciated there. Okay guys, I did a video on this. You probably saw me a couple weeks ago. This is the newest hot shad color megabass S-crank. I just absolutely love this color. And I was fishing the BFL up there at Lake of the Ozarks today. This is what I caught most of my fish on, is this the S-crank in the hot shad pattern, which I'll link this in the description of my video, guys. If you go and get one at Tackle Warehouse, I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description. And just when you see the S-crank link, just scroll down to the megabass hot shad color and you can get you a couple of those. But anyway, it's a combination of the bait and the color I sort of want to talk about in today's video for a post-spawn scenario. Now, here's what sort of happens, guys. And there's not, when you're talking about fish moving and fish behavior, it's a very broad generalization, because not all the fish do the same thing at the same time, and not all the fish do the same thing, every single year. But more often than not, here's what happens in most highland or most man-made lakes. You've got these fish that are spawning, say, in a spawning cove. And after they're done spawning, like, they are at Lake of the Ozarks, they start making their way out of the spawning cove back into the main creek or the main lake, and then they just disperse throughout the lake over the next few months. But one of the first places they go to is the closest, steepest bank next to a spawning area. So if you're wanting to throw a square bill crankbait like this S-crank here, this is what you want to do. This is a really good May pattern. Go to the most dirty water part of the lake that you have. It doesn't matter where you're fishing at. Every lake has got part of the lake that's got some off-colored water, usually in the river arms or the back of the creeks. Find that particular area, go up there and start scouting for some places where you think the fish have spawned at, and then look for the closest, steepest bank to that particular area. Now, for example, today I was catching my fish on bluffs off the main creek and off the main lake. So if you got bluffs outside of a spawning cove, excellent. If you got a steep bank, like a channel bank, that'll work good too. Ideally, what you want for the square bill crankbait is you need to have water visibility of, say, less than 2.5 feet. Ideally, I like the water visibility to be about 12 to 15 inches. And just get on those rocky, steep banks and just parallel with the crankbait. Just put it on 10 or 15 pound test Seaguar and Bizex line. Make long cast parallel, try to knock it down into that 2 to 4 foot range, and use a pretty fast stop and go retrieve. So you want to throw it out there and just pretty fast stop and go. Reel it 5 or 6 cranks, stop it like that. Not like burning it hard, but just a pretty good clip with it, because that water temperature after they're spawning is usually close to 70 degrees or in the low 70s, and that's just usually what triggers them. But anyway, I just wanted to run that past you. It's just another little piece of information to put into your catalog there. If your lake sets up and you have some of that type of water I described with you guys, like I said, square bill crankbait is going to be a really good way to catch them in those situations. So hope it helps out. We'll talk later.